Discover what type of witch I am with 12 accurate options. Magic and witchcraft are fascinating. Have you ever thought of the type of witch you would become? In today's video, you will get the answer for the question, what type of witch am I? Well, you must consider many factors to find out the type of witch you are, such as your personality, your preferences, your viewpoint about the universe, and many more. People often think of the same stereotype when it comes to witches because their image has been misunderstood badly. Not all witches have the warty nose, ride on the broomstick, or cast black magic only. Throughout centuries, still plenty of witches have always practiced white magic to protect people. Did you know that there are many different witches out there? The witchcraft culture is broad, and witches in each culture are diverse and unique. They create magic all around you with their own beliefs, capacities, and skills. Here I'm going to inform you 12 types of witches who practice witchcraft in their daily lives and are from every part of the world. The first type of witch in the list is traditional witch. So, who is traditional witch? Their presence was before the Wicca culture. They approach the magic work in a traditional way and also take the witchcraft lessons from their ancestors. People call them traditional witches for a reason. These witches love to be honored in traditional ways for their spell crafting practice. Most of their works focus on the local history and spirits of where they are or where they've come from. Despite old history and customs, you still find traditional witches active these days. Next, I want to talk about sea witch, also known as water witches. They make use of the water element to tap into magic and practice their rituals. They share a strong connection to water and anything related to that element, such as sea, ocean, or lake. When a sea witch casts a spell, they also need to work with sand, driftwood, or shells to enhance the power. The mystical energy helps this kind of witch create a bond with ancient folklore, especially sirens. I believe most of you are familiar with kitchen witch. Many prefer to call them the home witch because they perform their magic rituals within their own home or in the kitchen. Their house is the most special and sacred place to them. Rather than spiritual guidance and divine power, this type of witch uses the magic that they can do as their daily routine. Kitchen witches craft their spells by cooking or baking. Through these activities, they can send their intention to the universe. Herbs and essential oils are necessary ingredients for a home witch. Besides, they tend to look for materials or supplies that can be found at home to cast their spells or magic rituals. The next type of witch in the list is green witch. What is green witch? Do they practice green magic? Known as forest witches in some cultures, a green witch is highly connected to the earth element. They work with the green energy and other magical things having the relation with the natural world. Their crafting works with the aim of strengthening the bond with Mother Earth and also paying respect to the nature as well as all living things on this planet. Green witches make use of herbs, plants, and flowers to tap into the mystical energy. They are usually nature-loving people and enjoy living in somewhere embracing with green. This type of witch helps heal people's mind with their spells. Have you heard about divination witch? If you look for a witch or a spellcaster who can foresee your future, the best option is to talk to a divination witch. They often use a variety of spiritual tools when casting spells to increase the magic power. From tarot cards, pendulum, I Ching to tea leaves, these items are believed to be able to send vibration from your energy to the universe and create magic for your situation. Now, let's move to cosmic witch. Cosmic witches are those who work with planetary and celestial energy when practicing to cast spells. They observe and study cosmos, astronomy, as well as astrology for their rituals. Also known as star witches, they feel personally and spiritually connected to not only the main planets, but also the constellations, meteors, galaxies, black holes, and asteroids. By making research of astrology, zodiac signs, and horoscopes, they can provide you a whole picture about how cosmic forces have a great impact on your life. Moreover, they have the capacity to tell how celestial energy affects to your spirit and soul from deep within. Based on spells and rituals in different environments, the cosmic witch has various ways to observe the alignment of the stars. What is hereditary witch? This is the type of witch you often see in movies or TV series. A hereditary witch is a witch born in a witchcraft family. This means it's a part of their lineage, and they've got this gift running in their blood since the moment they arrive to the world. They will take after magic and spiritual practice from previous generations. However, nowadays more hereditary witches choose to work with their individual practices and cast their own established spells rather than accept things passed down in their family. Despite working with their own practice, they are still considered hereditary witches because they are born into witchcraft. At the end, they still have free will. Next, we will talk about hedge witch. A hedge witch is like a medium as they can create a connection to the spiritual world and are also capable of communicating with spirits. They work as a bridge to deliver messages between two worlds. The main practice of hedge witches is astral projection. Also, they work with herbs and magic associated with the element of earth for rituals. But I think you all agree with me that it's their ability of connecting this world to the afterlife making them one of the most special witches in this list. Not flying on the broomstick, a hedge witch actually flies into the spiritual realm. What to know about solitary witch? Usually a solitary witch can practice in any way and with anyone they prefer, but most tend to work alone instead of in a group. It doesn't mean they isolate themselves from others, more like they've hardly found a suitable coven to perform with. The majority of solitary witches are reincarnations of witches who have been practicing magic for generations. In the new life, their knowledge and ability are awakened. This means those professional witches only look for groups having experienced and skilled companions only. Do you know anything about eclectic witch? An eclectic witch doesn't work with one set tradition, culture, religion, or practice like others. Their magic rituals actually are the combination of various different sources in probably their own work. They don't stick to a certain culture or tradition. When casting spells, you may find them worship a higher being in one session, or they may try to perform primarily secular practice next time. Much better, they will study, research, and come up with their own kind of spells. Eclectic witches have their own rules which depend on their knowledge and perspective towards witchcraft. How about ceremonial witch? Like what they are called, ceremonial witches hold many practices. Nonetheless, what they perform is usually in high regard, not like the usual rituals you all normally do. They primarily work with the universe elements to awaken the ceremonial magic in every ceremony. Ceremonial spells will carry out a ritual or ceremonial session whenever they want to achieve or accomplish something. No matter what they are casting, ceremonial witches often ask help from spiritual entities or specific beings. Last but not least is secular witch. Like any other witches these days, secular witches also make use of herbs, candles, essential oils, and crystals in their spell-casting practice. The only thing making them different is that they don't attach spirituality. Even though they practice magic, a secular witch won't worship a deity or higher being because witchcraft is a non-religious realm to them. They don't think that there is energy in their practice. However, it doesn't mean a secular witch can't be spiritual. In fact, it's just their work. These two aspects are completely different and can't be compared the same. Hope you find the right type of witch that you want to pursue. Always remember that a pure intention and positive energy will help you achieve success in spellcasting practices. Don't forget to like, share, and comment in this video. Also hit the subscribe button and notification bell to support our channel. Thanks for watching.